Give thanks to Allah for the moon and the stars. Praise Him all day for what is and what was. Take hold of your iman, don't give in to shaitan. Oh, you who believe, please give thanks to Allah. Allahu Ghafoor, Allahu Rahim, Allahu Yuhyi.
And the Prophet ﷺ said, don't delay three things. One, don't delay the salat when it is time. Two, don't delay the offering of the funeral prayer on the deceased body the moment the person is confirmed dead. And number three, don't delay the marriage of a woman when her suitor is found. Don't delay these three things. Don't delay it. When it is time for salat, don't delay it. When somebody dies, don't delay. In fact, there's a verse, there's a hadith that says, Prophet said, hasten to bury him. Hasten to bury him and do salat on him. If he happens to be a righteous person, so that he will quickly go and start enjoying the fruit of his righteousness. And if he happens to be an evil person, so that the curse of the angels will not catch up with you, take him away. And then don't delay a marriage of a woman when her time has reached, or when she has found a suitor. If you do, you spread facade on earth. This is what the Prophet said. It means marriage is so important that the Prophet will say, don't even delay it. If somebody dies and some other persons want to wed, the Prophet will go and conduct the nikah first before coming to do janazah. It means that marriage is even more important. The nikah. Then the Quran says, wankihul ayama minkum, and marry the single ones amongst you. Marry. And the scholar said Allah is using this commandment, marry, because it is so important. It is what gives you the completion of life. And the value of it is so emphasized that the Quran says, litaskunu ilayha. Allah has brought you together so that you can find tranquility in your spouse. Woman find tranquility in the man, man find tranquility in the woman. We get rest of mind. That is the value. If your marriage doesn't offer you rest of mind, it means it doesn't have value. In fact, you should sell it 5 naira. Allahu Akbar. On credit. Then the Quran says, وَجَعَلَ بَيْنَكُمْ مَوَدَّةً وَرَحْمَةً, and I put love and mercy between your hearts. If your marriage doesn't offer you that love, you know what love is now? It is the love environment that you enjoy the best of peace. It is in the love environment that you are not afraid of making mistake, because somebody will correct you out of love. It's out of love environment that you are not afraid of what you say, because nobody will hold you to ransom with it. And the Quran uses the word al-mawadda, not mahabba. Mahabba means love. Mawadda also means love, but mawadda is used in a greater sense of love than mahabba. Mahabba reduces with quarrels. Mawadda increases with quarrel. If you quarrel today, you will love each other more than you loved each other yesterday. Mahabba decreases with time. Mawadda is ever and anon increasing. When you knew each other as young people, you just married, you love each other. As you are growing and growing and growing, you still continue to see the beauty in each other. That is al-mawadda. As for mahabba, mahabba can be faked. You can pretend that you love somebody. But al-mawadda, you can't pretend it. No matter what that person does to you, that love will still come out. It will still come on top. Even if the person has offended you, feel so bad about it. At a point when the person just says, I'm sorry, that mawadda will just take over immediately. And it becomes easier for you to forgive that person, because it is mawadda you have. So why will you invest in your marriage? Why will you take it serious? Because your marriage is the best weapon you have, and in your arsenal to get through life.
Give thanks to Allah for the moon and the stars.